Welcome back. It's never too early to start acting. I'm acting right now. And did you know there is a place right here in the Low Country helping aspiring actors of all ages to work on their craft? For more on what's happening at the Charleston Actors Studio, welcome Sherry Grace Wenger and Kristen Abbott. Thank you two for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We're talking about this. What is the demand? Because, you know, your acting school that you have is the first of its kind on James Island, and it has live performances. And why James Island and why an acting studio?
Well, we've been performing in theaters downtown, and we've had our own theater downtown, and we've been in dinner theaters. And I like the area of James Island, and I think there are a lot of families with children, and there are a lot of adults who go to theaters to see live theater performances. So we just want to kind of stay close to home and in the burbs where there's free parking and accessibility from the connector. We're like a mile up from the connector on the corner of Folly and Camp behind Walgreens. And we have ongoing classes, and we're about to open our first show of the season in
That's
our
right. That's called Crimes of the Heart.
Crimes of the
Tell
Heart.
us about that show and why that.
Well, this happens to be probably my favorite play of all time.
Okay.
It's one of the plays that I auditioned for and didn't get a role in, and have been in mourning ever since. So I decided that someday I'm going to direct that play, and it's happening now. We open on Friday, and it is precious. It is so wonderful. We've had people come in and just watch our rehearsals and cry and laugh, and it's just funny. It's funny. It's just very heart-rending, and I'm very proud of it, and I just hope everybody comes out to see it.
So that's great. It's an acting studio where you also put on performances.
Exactly.
And are these typically the actors that you have in your classes?
No, well, some of them are.
Okay.
Everybody gets to audition. It's open auditions. The cast of Crimes of the Heart are primarily the actors from the local area. People who've been acting for years and years and are pretty seasoned and very, very talented.
And there's a great exception to that. Emily Giant, who is playing the role of Babe, not only is an instructor at the Charleston Acting Studio of the youth acting classes, she also studied in the adult acting class last semester, last kind of class session.
She did.
And so she's really reaped the benefits of everything the studio has to offer, and she's also an excellent teacher herself.
And we were talking about this during the break. Do a lot of people want to be actors here in the Low Country? Are they looking for that kind of stage to kind of put it up there and see if they can do this?
There are a lot of closeted actors in this town. We have found out. We get calls all the time. You know, I've never had the courage to do anything like this, but is this a safe place for me to come and do that? And it absolutely is. Our teachers are all just really gentle souls, and as well as phenomenal instructors. So it is a safe place to be. You can bring your psyche and your delicate ego, and we take care of that.
No, I'm kidding. It'll be fine.
Well, and the core principles that we teach in the acting classes for all ages are really things that matter to everyone. You know, a 6-year-old is worried about their confidence and their creativity and their ability to kind of think on the spot, but so is a 96-year-old.
Yeah, so it brings out your confidence, basically, and it helps you in everyday life. Now let's talk about this new theater that you have.
Yes.
How big is this? How many people can we hold?
We can hold approximately 80.
Okay.
It's been untested yet, so we think so. We have cushioned church pews, and they're comfortable. And we have professional lighting. It's a professional stage. It's a beautiful set with, you know, all the accoutrements, and it looks like somebody's kitchen in the house. And these people,
look very authentic.
Yeah. The play takes place in Hazelhurst, Mississippi, where 3 sisters have gathered in Old Granddaddy's home. And Old Granddaddy adopted them when their mother died when they were young. And that's part of the story too, how the mother died, and it's just a very interesting mix of all sorts of stories and relationships, and just the beauty and idiosyncrasies of families, especially Southern families.
Yeah, a lot of people could probably relate to.
Yeah.
So all the aspiring actors out there, how can they get in touch with you, possibly sign up for some acting classes?
Well, they can go to our website, www.midtownproductions.org, or they can call the studio, and that's 795-2223.
And you'll also learn about your lineup of shows that you have going on this year, right?
Yeah,
okay.
we'll have that information on our website, and you can sign up by phone, or you can buy tickets by phone or through the website.
Definitely. Let's fill up that theater for this premiere performance
That
this
would
weekend.
be great. From your lips to God's ears.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Or you can just check it out because it sounds like a great storyline in a nice intimate space to see this. Some real acting.
It is.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having us.
All right,
We really
no problem.
appreciate
And
it.
stay with us. We're back in a moment with your weather.